Doug, it was a disappointing night on Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, sums the season up, I think, more than anything. Unbelievable result and performance at Crewe. Did everything that we needed to do, everything that we set out to do, and then Tuesday didn't. Sort of left it on the table. We've still got a job to do. We could have done it on Tuesday. We could have done it, last week at Harrogate. We can't keep passing the opportunity up and letting other people sort of have a say. We've got a chance to nip it in the bud, and that's what we have to do.
You're a bit disappointed, particularly with the manner of conceding the first goal and it being so early on as well.
Yeah, it's something that we prioritised in every game, is to start well, and we didn't. It's just a fact. And then that makes it harder. It gives them the bit between the teeth and a little bit of wind in their back and whatever other cliche you want to say. And it is hard at that point because we're both fighting for the same thing. And if you give someone an easy leg up at 5 minutes into the game or something like that, then you're only going to make it harder for yourself going forward, and then you leave yourself open when you're pushing for a goal and you're trying to be expansive and everything like that. It happens, and especially when like I made a mistake and it leads to the goal, and that kills us, and that can't happen, and it's something that we have to rectify.
Form's been a little bit inconsistent again. We had the period before a run of games where we were doing well again.
Yeah.
What do you put that down to? Because it's been the story of the season, really.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. I think it's hard. It's hard to know for sure. If we knew, we'd put it right, and I think that's sort of what it is. The gaffer and Sean and Benj, Steve, they all made good points after the game, and we've just got to take those on board and take it into Saturday and make sure that we put the plan in place that we're given, we execute it well, and then we get the job done.
Looking at this weekend, what sort of challenge do you expect from Swindon?
Yeah, a good team. I imagine it'll be similar to Newport, maybe Bradford, in the sense that it's a home game, so we know we're going to have the support behind us, and that does not help. At Crewe, even on Tuesday, we could feel the support, and so we have to give the fans something to smile about this year. And if we can do that in the home game, then that would be ideal. I'll be the first to say there probably hasn't been much to smile about this year. The position that we're in. If we can get the job done, at least we can go, and show our appreciation for the support we've had.
And you're obviously very aware of the situation, but how do you sort of stay focused on the task at hand with blocking out the sort of external noise and stuff? Because it must be quite difficult to do so.
It is. I think more so from a personal responsibility standpoint, I suppose. It's our job, to get the results. The points fundamentally are, that's what we're paid to do. It's the thing that we're lucky to do. There are so many people in the club that work hard in so many other areas to support us, to keep the club afloat. That we don't just owe it to ourselves. We're not just going to do it for ourselves. We owe it to them as well, and we owe it to the fans. So, we can't, pretend and say that there's no external influences. We do feel it, and I think that's probably what you see in the poor results. But when we've had to show up this year, particularly at home, in the bigger games, whether that's Forest Green, whether Crewe, Newport, all those games that we went into the game knowing that we had to win. We've done that, and I think that'll be the same approach for Saturday.
I'm going to finally, you have touched on it a little bit, but you must be looking forward to having that home game and finishing the season at home strongly, and then at Crawley the week after.
Yeah, I think it's been important for us all year. The home games. I think the home form as of late, obviously barring Wrexham and not going too far back, but Donny and all that, it's been good. Especially sort of defensively and converting the chances that we are given. We're starting to look more like the team that we know we can be. And this late in the year, it's great seeing that progress. But really, all we care about is 3 points. That's all we want. We know all that we need is 1 point, but you can't settle for a draw in these games. You have to go and try and win.